Yo, what's good, everyone? Cat here, and today I am bringing you a DBD video. I've been playing way too much DBD on stream. I've been addicted. I've been enjoying it a lot, and I decided, hey, why not talk over the video and upload it to YouTube and do that. I have fun playing the game. I have fun watching it. I'll have fun talking over it and saying my thought process and stuff like that. This video is going to contain hacks. There's only 2 times that I've ever gone against a hacker. One time was with I downed somebody and they were crawling super fast. I picked them up and they disconnected. And this time you'll see what happens. But before we get into the hacker video, I would like to just show a normal match in DBD. All right, so we are jumping into the first match. And if you see my little, I don't know, VTuber avatar in the bottom left, it's because all of these matches come from my stream, twitch.tv/KingCat2, which I'm thinking about just changing the name of it completely, but that's what it is at the moment. I'll link it in the description. And all of these matches come from there as we're loading up into the match right now. The loading didn't take too long. And I don't know, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I should cut out the video or just leave it all. I guess you guys could let me know if I should cut out, like, cut the video, I mean, or just you guys want to see the full gameplay experience of what's going on. Anyway, I can see that they're working on this gen over here. They got that yellow light. That means that multiple people are working on it, but I think they knew I was coming. Let me see. Yeah, you see they hopped off of it, but this person didn't see me. And they just let me hit him. I guess that's the thing about playing the pig, which, man, playing the pig makes me so angry, but she's also my favorite killer. But playing her is so, it's almost not fun. In a way. I know I said I'm having a lot of fun playing it, but playing her is not fun because she's my favorite killer. She's so weak, and it's super frustrating to just do anything with her. And I feel like the perks and stuff that the survivors are getting are just getting better and better, and it's just making it harder and harder to play her. But I'll figure something out. I'll continue to play her even though it's frustrating because, like I said, she's my favorite. I really like her, and I like those Saw movies. Anyway, I see somebody up here. This is just standard stuff, you know. This is just like normal DBD at this point. You chase them, you kill them. You know what I mean? You chase them, you kill them. You loop them around the pallets, and you do what you got to do. Put a trap on their head. So, from what I've been hearing, when playing the pig, I've heard that it's not a good idea to put the traps on early in the match. And since I've heard that, this was like a few months ago, I heard that you shouldn't be doing that. And ever since then, I would wait until they get like to 3 gens. And then I'll start putting traps on their head. But I find that doing that, one, I suck at chasing people. I need to get way better at it. I often can't even put the trap on their head at 3 gens. But lately, as in like a couple days ago, I decided instead of waiting to put the trap on their head, I'm gonna just do it immediately and see how the match goes. And then I've got perks, add-ons or whatever that work towards that accordingly, even though those add-ons kind of suck. I tried to mind game the Claudette right there. It didn't work out. I need to figure out how to do it. I watched like an hour-long video on how to play big. Yesterday I watched it to see if it will help me out, and actually a lot of good tips, even though the video is from like 2020 or whatever it is. The video is pretty nice. Also, I can't tell if the video is lagging. I don't know if it's the editing program or if my stream was lagging, the quality or whatever, but I'm gonna try to get better quality gameplay if I'm gonna just start uploading DBD videos now. So I'm just sneaking around. I don't know where they're at. I think at this point, this is from today or yesterday when you're watching this or whenever I upload this. I'm sneaking around and I'm just looking for them. And I know I shouldn't be crouching around the map. I think I'm gonna switch my perks up that I'm using. Right now I'm using Spirit Fury, which is, oh, they were hiding in the grass and you couldn't even see them. They were completely dark. I might show it back again right here, but you couldn't even see them in the grass. And the reason why I walked through the grass like that to see if somebody was hiding right there and I couldn't move. And I was like, okay, they're hiding right there. So that's how I knew. That was ridiculous. I couldn't see them. Anyway. Oh yeah, my perks. So I have Spirit Fury, which is if you break 2 pallets, the 3rd pallet that they drop on you automatically breaks. I have a problem with them dropping the pallet on me often. Discordance, which I think that's called discordance. You can see if multiple people were working on Jen, it glows yellow like it did at the beginning of the match. Save the best for last, which means that if you hit anyone that's not the obsession, the cooldown for like wiping the blood off of the weapon or whatever is shorter, so you get to hit them quicker. And what's it called? Play with your food. It's a Michael Myers perk, which if you're chasing the obsession and then you leave him alone, you get like a movement speed buff until you hit somebody. And it's a pretty good movement speed buff. It's pretty fast. And the pig, she don't really have a power, you know, where she can hit you through the wall or nothing like that. She has to like just smack you with her weapon. And I'm not good at doing the dash, but I think from now on I'm gonna start practicing how to do the dash better. Apparently you could moonwalk. It's called moon dashing, and I heard about it recently, and I looked up a video, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm gonna try to learn how to do that. It might make the games worse for a little bit, but then it might make the games infinitely better. Who knows? But we'll see. She sprint burst away right there. I tried to go for a hit, and I saw she had sprint burst, and I'm like, oh Lord, I'm not chasing that. So then I decided, let's go back to the shack where they just unhooked them. She's in the locker. She was trying to get decisive strike to get used, which it did right there. Which honestly, I feel like if you're gonna go in the locker and get grabbed out of the locker, then your decisive strike shouldn't work. Honestly, don't go in the locker. Just get down and then use decisive strike. If you're gonna go in the locker and force me to pull you out, that means that, I don't know. It's so stupid that that works like that. If you get pulled off a gen, you get pulled out of the locker, you shouldn't be able to decisive strike. But you know, at the end of the day, it don't matter. I got Dwight down again. I think he went for the save. She was in the basement. One of them two were in the basement. He went for the save. I went to get him. You can see I'm playing pretty normally here. I can see that they're working on Jen way over there because it's glowing yellow. I don't know why I think I'm looking for Claudette to get the traps off their head. And there's a trap location right there. I think that's what I was looking for. And she did get the trap off her head. She's right there. And there's two people working on Jen right there, but they ran. She had sprint burst, so I was like, I'm not chasing her because she's just going to run away. I would rather chase the person I just injured. I'm going for a chase here. I don't know if I give it up or not. Let's see. Nope, because I hit her. Okay. Claudette's down, right? By the way, if you want to see this gameplay, like I said, it's twitch.tv/KingKatsu. This is all streamed. I don't know what was the plan there. I trap her. I pick up the Claudette. That was a situation that should have been harder than it was because I could have easily trapped the wrong person. I could have picked up the wrong person because they were inside of each other like that, but it worked out the way that it did, which was in my favor. I see he's going to get the trap off his head right next to me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go for him. He's trying to loot me with the trap on his head. I'm like, I'm gonna go for the pickup. Let me see if he's gonna drop the pallet on me. He don't. I feel like I just saw him in the corner right there watching this video back, but I was streaming. I probably didn't see him. Either way, he's not there. And you notice I don't have any hooks in that corner. Somebody died in that corner, so now I don't have any hooks in that corner. I have to take everybody to the basement because all the other hooks are far away. So I take them to the basement. I don't know if she gets off my shoulders. No, she don't get off my shoulders right there. And we're just playing the game. We're just continuing to play the game. This was a pretty good match for me. I go back to the trap location because he was there earlier, so I know he's going to go there again and try to get the trap over his head. You can see his trap is activated. He's on a timer now. If he doesn't have enough time to get the trap off his head, it's GG. I see them go for the save. You can see I'm not camping or anything. I'll like run away from the spot. But if I don't find anybody, I'm not going to go around the map looking for everybody. If I know that they're going to go for the save, I might run back and see if they're going for the save. If not, I'll just go somewhere else. So it's like I'm patrolling traps, I'm patrolling gens, I'm patrolling everything at the moment. And Pig is not the fastest of killers. So patrolling 4 traps on top of however many gens are left, you can't see because my VTuber avatar is blocking it stupidly. Dwight goes for that same box he went for earlier. I knew he had to go do that because he went to go do it earlier. And I stopped him from doing it. Now, I have to run all the way to the basement. Let's see if he gets off this time. I don't remember. I go try to shortcut it. Doesn't matter. I get stuck on the wall. And he gets off. I think if I didn't get stuck on the wall right there, I would have had like a little half a second to actually pull that off. He runs away anyway. He's gonna drop the pallet here because he's pretty much dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead on the hook right here. So he's gonna do a lot. I stopped chasing them because I see, hey, these two people are working on a gen. Discordance. I run that way. Feng Min. I think that's Feng Min or whatever. She got sprint burst. And pretty much if you don't know what that is, sprint burst is if you're walking when the first time you sprint, you get a burst of speed that's like 150% for like 3 seconds or something like that. And so a lot of people that run sprint bursts will just walk around until you get really close, and then they'll sprint burst away. I like to let them hit me, and then I'll sprint burst away. And then usually they don't like to chase the person that just sprint bursted at stupid speed because they got hit and they got sprint burst. So they'll usually just leave me alone and I'll go heal. Anyway, he tries to open the door. I decided I'm going to open the door and put the game on a timer because he tried to 99 the door. She has a trap on her head when I just hooked her. I decided I'm going to open the door. It's going to activate her. No, her trap is already activated, I think. But now she's on a timer if she can escape or not. Dwight is dead on the hook right there. She's on the timer, so she has to go find the traps and get them off her head to leave. The other person, I don't know what they're doing. I can see, okay, boom. She went to go get her off of the hook. Where the heck did she go from here? I'm like looking for her, right? Because I know that she has to get the trap off her head. I'm walking through the grass. I don't see where she went. I have no idea where she went. I don't know where she went. So I'm like, I'm not going to go look for her. I'm going to go for the person that just got unhooked. If you're going to hide, if you're going to hide and not attempt to save your teammate, then I'll just go for your teammate. I'm not going to go look for you. But, you know, playing this game, they do expect you to look for them or else you're toxic or whatever. I don't know why that's a thing. They want you to baby. Anyway, I go for her. She's trying to get the trap off her head. It's not going to work because I find her. Don't know where the last person is. I search around a little bit just to see. And I'm like thinking, okay, she's at the door, maybe. I know I knocked her over there. Maybe she's going for a save. She's not going for the save. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what this last person is doing. So I was like, let me just pick her up then. I didn't feel like searching. I didn't feel like going on a journey to go search for somebody. So then I was like, let me just hook her. And we'll see if they're at the exit gate. Nope, they're not there. It's possible that they are there and they're just hiding behind a wall. I didn't go check. If they're there, they're going to escape anyway. Maybe they're at the other exit gate. Maybe they're at the hatch. Don't know what they're doing. I have no idea where they went after they went for the save. They probably were just hiding in the grass and I couldn't see them. I find the hatch and I close it for some extra points there. And they just left. So pretty good match, right? Pretty good match overall. I thought it was a pretty good match. I got 3 kills. And then, what do you know? I'm looking at the challenges. I'm looking at how things went. And boom. These people call me scumbag. You play scummy? You played like a pound sign. You played like a 5 hashtags, you know? And I'm like, how did I play like that? So I'm asking them, I asked them, how did I end up playing like that? How was I playing scummy? Because people got their own rules of how killers should be playing once they get killed. And then they said, tunneled TF out of everyone. Which if you watch the gameplay, you let me know if I tunneled or not. Always coming back to traps and tunneling. So they didn't like that. They didn't like that I wasn't letting them get the trap off their head. They think that I should just make the game slow down, let them attempt to get the trap off their head, and then move on with their day. And I shouldn't play like that. What? But that's how they want you to play. They want you to put the trap on their head and then let them get the trap off. Which, that's not the way the game should be played. But that's how they want you to play because they're just mad that they died. That's pretty much them being mad that they died. Anyway, we're jumping into the next match here. And this is some nonsense. And I'll explain what's going on as it happens. By the way, talking over these DVD videos and explaining what's going on is actually pretty fun. And I'm going to do it more often, I think. Anyway, here we go. I'm loading into the match. I can't tell if the video's laggy or not, or if it's my editing software. If the video's actually laggy, I'm going to be annoyed, and I'll try to fix it next time I make one of these videos. But we'll see. Anyway, 2 notifications pop up, which makes me think that they're just being stupid. And, you know, he's hopping over walls quick. I go for a quick hit here. Boom. I don't know what he was doing. When people are doing stupidness at the beginning of the match, I like to think that they're doing like battle pass challenges or something like that, right? They're doing something that involves a battle pass. And this chase lasts longer than it should. I get pallet stunned right there. Like I said, I'm not very good at chasing people too often, but I see there's 3 people working on a gen, right? And they get it done. Normal amount of time for 3 people working on a gen. And if they got prove thyself and stuff like that, that's going to happen that quick. Break the door open. He's still going for the loop. He's going to hop over that because I didn't break it. And I'm like, let me just chase him. I should be able to catch up to him. because I got the speed burst from Save the Best for Last, or not Save the Best for Last. He goes for a dead hard. I go for a hit. You saw how he teleported back right there? One, that's the first indication where I was like, he's either lagging or he's hacking, right? I go for the pickup, or I go for the trap. That looks weird. That's also an indication where I'm thinking, that's hacks. Even if they're lagging, it don't look like that. And I go to pick them up, right? I'm looking at the wall. Get blinded. From where? I'm thinking, I hear the flashlight on the left side of me, right? So I turn around, look to the right, and I get blinded. I'm like, wait, that's weird. Is that hacks? You might hear me in the gameplay. I'm going to turn it down because I'm also talking while I'm streaming. So I'm going to turn down my gameplay. But two people hop over the wall. I break the wall right here. And I go, and I'm like, that was weird. Let me chase the person that I just injured and see what's going on here, right? That was mad weird. So, and then you can hear the flashlight. I don't know if you can hear it, but the flashlight's clicking like crazy behind me. And that's also a reason why I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to chase him if the flashlight's clicking like that. I downed him. He drops the pallet. I break the pallet. And I go to hit him. And then I'm like, okay, I didn't actually hit him. Let me pick up this dude again. Let's see what happens. Nia's right there with the flashlight, right? I turn, still get blinded. Which, okay, are you going to get blinded or not? And then you saw for a quick second there that I started getting blinded again, even though I wasn't facing her. I don't know if she was trying to play for real or not, but then I decided at this point, I'm going to just down the dude and go for somebody else. I'm not going to attempt to pick him up because I'm getting flashlight too often. And at this point, I don't know what's going on, but stuff seems kind of weird, you know, a little bit weird. She goes for the save, got him up pretty quick. I downed him immediately again, hits her. And then I just left him there because I'm like, there's no opportunity for me to pick him up. I'm going to just go for other people and leave him on the ground. Plus, I'm suspicious of something going on here. That's kind of weird, right? I go for him, but I leave him. And she's clicking the flashlight so often that I'm like, okay, if she's going to be toxic, I'm about to be mad toxic, right? I leave her down. I put a trap on her head. And I'm pretty sure I leave her down too because she was one of the more toxic ones. He got saved. He got picked up. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't last long. I down him here. Or I missed the hit. Look at that. What's going on there? He teleported behind me and did all type of weird stuff. I don't know if that's lag or if that's hacks. But the hit didn't count. Spirit Fury happens right there. She gets picked up because I'm chasing this dude. I have no idea what that was. It's just a lot happening. I get the hit off right here, right? He's down behind the wall. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving him there. I'm going to let him bleed out. Let me go for these other people. One has a trap on their head that's activated. And she's the one that's been clicking the flashlight like crazy. She was just if you wondering what I'm talking about clicking the flashlight, people try to be toxic by clicking the flashlight at you to get your attention. They'll just press the button over and over, either to like try to get your attention or just try to be annoying. And in her case, she was pressing it so fast that she was trying to be annoying, right? He gets picked up. I know where he's at because I see the scratch marks. So I'm like, I'm going to just keep going for him and knocking him down. If they're going to be toxic to me, I'll be toxic back. People say an eye for an eye doesn't help the community. I don't care. I'm knocking him down. I'm leaving them there. Right? So I see she's trying to get the trap off her head right there. I go for a hit. Boom. And then she's the toxic one. She goes for a blind. Look at how fast I got blinded, right? This is pretty quick. I'm looking at the wall. Boom. I got blinded again. From where? And I continue to get blinded, which makes me think that she's standing in front of me, right? Nowhere to be found. But I'm on top of that guy's body. Where is she at? I think they got annoyed that I kept downing that guy, right? So I was suspecting heavily right here. I think they got annoyed that I kept downing that guy and then leaving them there. Go for the hit. He's going down again. He don't have dead hard or nothing like that can save him. Oh, he does have dead hard, but he's just bad at using it. He's just bad at the game. Boom. Get flashlight again. Did you see anybody on the screen there? And then look at this. Look at this. There was nobody in front of me to keep the flashlight on. And notice how he got saved while I was flashlighted. And only she's there. She flashlights me again. By right now, the flashlight would have ran out of batteries by now. The batteries wouldn't have been there. Boom, flashlighted again. And this is where you see that there was hacks in place. She was trying to be subtle about it, but then they got annoyed that I kept downing that guy, and then she brought it out entirely. I was looking at the wall there, so I shouldn't have been flashlighted while I was looking at the wall. So this is where I'm like, and then you can see slowly getting flashlighted from who knows where. She had an infinite flashlight, and it was not only infinite, it could just get you from anywhere on the map. So she got annoyed that I was down in that guy and just leaving him on the ground because she was being toxic. And the hacks came in, which I'm pretty sure the guy that I downed was hacking too. He had some weird like teleport nonsense going on there. And I don't know about the other two, but I feel like they were all playing together because after the match, they called me names. They called me whatever. I don't know what they said. I don't remember. He goes for the dead hard, and I down him, I'm pretty sure right here, because not good at the game at all. And I see this guy going, just smack him. A flashlight's going on, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he had a flashlight or not. No idea. But right at this point, I'm just like, it's nothing I could do. So I'm gonna just stand on this dude's body and just roar constantly while he's on the ground. It's nothing I could do anywhere, right? I'm just right here getting a flashlight. The flashlight just going off constantly. And it's crazy too, because the dude came into my chat while I was reporting him, and he was like, oh no, my 50 cent account. Like I don't care. I'll report you and get you out of there. And if you're gonna just keep buying new accounts, then you keep spending the 50 cent. I don't care. But he came into my chat. He got mad that I wasn't really annoyed, because why would I get annoyed that you're hacking? At that point, there's nothing I can do. And you feel like you have all the power, so I'm not gonna get annoyed. It is what it is at that point. You're hacking. You won the match because you were hacking. I'm not gonna get mad. The situation was not in my favor from the start of the match, so it is what it is. You suck at the game, and you gotta hack or try to make people mad. And I didn't get mad. I was just like on to the next one. And he got annoyed that I didn't get mad, and he came in my chat mad. So even when hackers are hacking, they still get angry at you. So it's really nothing you can really, it's no point in getting mad at them. I mean, you can still think they're scumbags, whatever, but wasting energy to get angry, it's not worth it. Anyway, great gameplay here that you're watching. I'm just constantly getting flashbanged. I see the person was getting the trap off their head. They already escaped. They fixed the gens. They probably were hacking to do the gens quicker too. So I have no idea. I'm just roaring at that point because I don't know where they're at. I can't see anything. I wonder if I would have brought Lightborn into the game, if it would have worked. But maybe the hacks go through Lightborn. I have no idea. Lightborn is a perk, if you don't know, that stops you from getting blinded. It pretty much just makes the blind not work. And then you can see where the survivors are at for a little bit after they try to blind you. But I don't think it would have worked because I think that the hacks go through the thing. And you can see, I'm just like, I'm gonna just body block this dude. He's gonna get out anyway. It doesn't matter. The person's hacking. She could blind me at any point. I don't know if they know that they're playing with a hacker. They have to know. They have to know. And if they don't, look, they're teabagging at the exit gate. They're playing with the hacker friends, or they're hacking themselves. I have no idea. But anyway, that's what happened. And they start teabagging. They try to rile you up. That's their like whole purpose, is to rile you up, or they're just angry at the game or whatever. But I'm thinking, like, you're gonna hack in DBD, go play something else. Go hack in a different game, not DBD. And so I'm like, why are you hacking? Hacking for what? And then they're like, who's hacking? And then they're like, I'm reporting you for tunneling. I don't know. I'm not gonna show the chat at the end game. It was stupid. But I was like, let me report them for cheating. And I realized that all of them were homies because of the way they were playing or whatever. They probably bought the game on Epic or got it for free on Epic and then just started hacking, making new accounts or something like that. I don't know. But they came into my chat, or at least the hacker came into my chat after that, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, before we end this video, I would like to end off on a better match than that one. That was obnoxious to look at, and trust me, it was even more obnoxious to be a part of. But at the end of the day, it didn't affect my mood. It just made me create a video. It affected his mood more than it affected mine. So let's move on to a better match than that, and then I'll end the video after that. I apologize if you can hear my fan in the background. I'm telling you right now, I live in the desert. It's super hot. Ain't no way that I'm about to make a video without the fan on. So if you can hear it in the back, my apologies, but we gotta live out here. Living is more important than having clean audio on the content. Anyway, is Raccoon City the police department. I'm not good at this map. They're gonna rework it. They said they're gonna rework this map. I'm not good at it, but a lot of people aren't. And then I see these people and they just stand there. And I'm like, what's up? And I hit her and she doesn't move. And I'm like, okay, what does she want? She wants the boops. She wants to punch. She wants to punch you. No, she doesn't want to punch you. This is the situation that I find myself in often playing as the pig. This is also a reason why it's annoying to play pig. It's annoying to play pig because she sucks. It's annoying that she sucks because she's my favorite character in the game. And it's annoying too because when you play pig, people don't take you serious. Not because she sucks, but because people like to boop the snoot, as they call it, right? They like to touch your nose. So when you want to have a serious game, you can't. See, Michaela just crouches there. I'm chasing her and then she just crouches down and I'm like, fine, I'll let you do it. And they don't let you play serious. And then so she's like, hit me. And then so I hit her. She wanted me to hit her, so I let her. Or she let me, so I did it. So it's like, man, they don't do that for no other killer. It's fine if they want to do it, though. It doesn't ruin my mood. It's just more like, man, I wanted to play for real, but I guess we're just going to do this now. So it's like, man, they don't even take me serious. So at this point, I'm like, why don't they take me serious? Why don't they take the pig serious? Why don't they take my killer serious? It's just this whole day before I started playing Survivor, I usually do a mix of both, but I like to play killer more than I like to play Survivor by a lot. It's a lot more exhilarating, a lot more anger too, but that's what makes it more exhilarating, I think. And so at this point, I'm like, okay, she wants to play for real. She drops the pallet on me and then she runs away. Because I was looking for a real match. But this was going to be the last match before I stopped playing the game. I'm looking for a real match. And I'm just like, all right, I'm going to do one more match after those hackers. And I'm going to go play Survivor. I think. It's something like that. But I was like, this don't count as a real match. I want to do a for real match. So, and then I was like, okay, she's playing for real. I trap her, right? Look what happens here. These people are just walking up to me. And then the Leon's crouch right there. And I'm just like, okay, follow me. I thought they were trying to play for real for a little bit, but they weren't. They're just crouching around. This is the life of a pig man. It's fine if you want to mess around, though. I don't really care. It's fun sometimes, especially after that match with those hackers. This was like the match right after the hackers. So it's nice to have a match where people aren't taking the game as serious as possible, you know. At this point, I think I'm just like walking around looking for people. I don't know where they're at. This is usually what happens when you play the pig, though. Actually, when I first started playing the pig, I had no idea what I had no idea what booping the snoot was. I didn't even know that was a thing, right? And it's possible that people were like crouching in front of me and then I would hit them and I'm like, why are they doing this? It's possible that was happening. And I was just like, man, they're bad at the game. And I had no idea. It wasn't until I went on Reddit or forums seeing, like, just trying to get tips on how to play the game and being frustrated and see what other people think about these things, that I realized that people say you got to boop the snoot. And I'm like, what's that? And I started looking it up and it's like, oh, this is what they do this. And then when I looked it up, they started doing it. I started noticing that they did it like almost every match after I found out what it was. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. And so they're just all here, right? All of them are right here. And this is a great ending here. I go to the exit and I'm like, I'm going to exit with you guys. Let's go. But then they're communing right here and they're just crouching up and down. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're just crouching. And so I'm like, okay, I'll crouch too. And then they crouch. And then I uncrouch. And then they crouch. And then I uncrouch. And then they crouch. And then I uncrouch. See? And then now they're trying to figure out the pattern. And then they go up, down. And then we go up. And then down. Yep. And then up. And then now they're starting to figure it out. We go down. And then we go up again. And then we go down again. And then what happens? We go up. That's crazy. And then so we go down again. Then we go up. They don't have no intentions of leaving. We go down. I roar. Then we go up. and then I go down. What happens? I do the slowest 360. She does a 360. They do a 360. We go do another 360. They're all dead. Time's up. And I didn't even know Leon was there until I did a 360. Which was crazy. I thought Leon left. I was like, where's Leon? I only saw 3 of them. Leon was right there the whole time. Didn't get no screen time. That's Leon for you, though. Go back to your game, idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. That was crazy. But in the in-game chat, they're like, I love you, all this stuff. I ended up getting the most blow points somehow out of all that, even though they are the ones that fixed all the gens. But I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to make some more DBD videos. Since I play it, might as well take the videos from my stream and upload it. If this video is mad laggy, I'm going to be annoyed. And I'll fix it next time. But I'm going to still upload it either way. This is going to be a bad quality upload. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget, come to my stream if you want to see these matches live. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace out.